p.m. Okay. That's why. That's funny. Oh boy. Alrighty. Okay. So that's it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're feeling fine. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That goes back. Shondo's around the room. Good morning. Hey, Shakira. Hey, my love.
It's activism.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. Stop. Oh, good. Didn't know I had something already up. Let me, yeah, turn that down. Hey, Shauna. But I can't with people. Okay, you happy now? Anyway, hey, Des. Hey, Sly Sylvia. Y'all know it's a Saturday morning. And what do we do on Saturday morning? We get silly. It's a silly Saturday. Y'all don't know how much I enjoy Silly Saturdays, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoy Silly Saturday as much I enjoy Silly Saturdays. Hey, China Black. So, I'm supposed to drag somebody today. I don't know because I haven't seen this video that that we have been uh told. Right, it is the cat's meow's birthday. You know, we've already been saying happy birthday to the cat's meow since last night. So definitely happy birthday to my fellow Justice League member, the cat's meow. Happy birthday to that young man. Yeah. But you know what this okay, hey Mark E. So this is one of those silly Saturdays. If you go back, put a 27 in the chat. If you've been rocking with us on silly Saturdays, I must say going all the way back to last August. If you've been rocking with us on silly Saturdays since last year, August, put a 27 in the chat. I just want to get a quick poll because we've been doing silly Saturdays for a minute. I know we've been doing this since last August, but let me see if there's anyone out there that's been rocking with us. And now it's back on last year, August. What was that? Last year, August, you know what that was. When we used to do silly Saturdays back then. Hey, little baby. We used to have like it used to be like 4 or 5 of us in the chat, and we used to have a blast. Okay, so like Sylvia says she thinks she has. Okay. Hey Amber. Put a 27 in the chat if you've been rocking with us since last year, September or October on Silly Saturday. This your first Silly Saturday? Oh. Ooh, Mark E, you're in for a treat. I'd say that, Mark E, because I think Silly Saturdays are the best parts of my channel. If you've been rocking with us on Silly Saturdays since last September or October, put a 27 in the chat. Just trying to get a quick poll. I know some people still waking up. It's early. We always do Silly Saturdays early. And we're talking about going back in the day at the old apartment with the ABC 123 on the wall. Remember that? All right, this coffee. When I had the blue cup back there, remember the blue cup? And I used to say, this coffee is extra good, extra. All right, so no September, October people. Anybody since November, December? Anybody since November, December? I don't have no sleep in my voice. God, there's no sleep in my voice. My voice can be deep sometimes, you know. Dear God. I mean, the coffee isn't helping with my voice because, you know, dairy doesn't help the voice. So, okay, little baby says she came in November. Believe it or not, Orange Shirt happened in September. Orange Shirt happened in September. Hey, Foy Bay. Foy Bay say he's Shondo in and Shondo out. Shondo became a part of Silly Saturdays, I want to say in September as well. I think Shondo's, it might have been August. I would have to go do my own research. I mean, all of the old Silly Saturdays should still be up there in the playlist, but I would have to go do my own research on my own channel. I think Shondo became a part of, okay, so like Sylvia says she's been here since September. Okay. Shondo's became a part of Silly Saturdays. I want to say either in October, not October, August or September. I want to say. I know we had it before Orange Shirt came. We definitely had Shondo's a part of the chat before Orange Shirt. Oh, dear God. The Orange Shirt video. Oh, that's probably on the Mount Rushmore of El Teddy 27 videos. Hey, Miss Witt, the Orange Shirt, the original Orange Shirt video is on the Mount Rushmore of El Teddy 27 videos. Because that's back with the old laptop, the old grainy, raggedy, pixelated, you know, videos where we were still pushing out content. We were doing great stuff back then, but yeah. But the reason that I'm bringing up the old Silly Saturdays is this. Hashtag orange shirts. Can I get some orange shirts in the chat? Hashtag orange shirts or orange shirt emoji. If you're a member, I'd love to see them across the chat. Anyway, so, I finally found it a few months. Oh, you finally found the original Orange Shirt video, did child. And what's so sad is the original video is no longer up. Like you find like little clips, but that full original video I can't find anywhere. So, I said that to say this. What always made Silly Saturdays, excuse me, so out of order is that some Silly Saturdays I would literally come on here and have no clue what it is that we were going to discuss. No clue what we were going to talk about. And between me and whatever we were talking about in the chat, it would just go down these roads and we would go down the rabbit hole and we would have like 8 or 9 different topics, from the highly sexualized and debaucherous to the highly intellectual to the woke conscious topic, like all in the same live. Like it would just go effortlessly between topics. A mess. And so as I was preparing this morning for Silly Saturday, and I was looking, I would say, okay, what are we gonna bring to the people today? What are we gonna bring to the people today? And I oh, you chose. Well, thank you, Miss Witt, for choosing my live over a small business webinar. I aim to please this morning on this good live this morning. We may have a little dragging going on this morning. We might. As you all many of you all are my clandestine informants, meaning you all are always behind the scenes, telling me about stuff that's going on in the streets. Apparently, y'all came and really be at Abby's live yesterday morning when they were doing Get Ready with Me. I popped in for a quick second before I had to go to work, and then I got a phone call and had to get off. Anyway, I've been informed by them that they said that one of those young men from that show that we're no longer watching called himself Dragging Ebby and Really B, and then ceremoniously dragging the entirety of the Justice League. I have not seen this live. I don't know who's. I went and scoured the internet to see if I could find his Instagram. And when I went to his Instagram, he didn't have anything up on his stories or anything like that. I don't know if anybody saw that live or if anybody is aware of where we can find it so that we can get a good gander at what it is that that young man said about us, because inquiring minds want to know. If I'm going to drag somebody, I need to have the facts of what it is that they said. I need to be able to, say, I saw them do ... So if one of you all, my clandestine informants, could, if y'all know where to find it, or if y'all know, hey, Abby, how to find this video where we apparently were drugged, let me know, because I'd like to see it. If it's not on YouTube, then and it's on Instagram, I'll play it on my YouTube live. I'll play it on the live right now so that we can see what it is that was said. But I look to y'all. Let me do these things, okay? So, hold on. Oh, that's good. So, a couple things to talk about, and then we'll shoot the shit for a little bit. We'll make it happen. I have been reading your DMs that you all have been sending me about Ty. I'm so glad he's not in here. Ty is busy out with family today. He's going to go hang out with family as they do everything not to social distance. Anyway, but he and his family, they're hanging out today. They got a big family gathering, so that's what he'll be doing all day. But well, I don't follow him either, but I found his Instagram and it's not on his Instagram, so I would venture to guess he was on somebody else's live. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, sorry about that. So, the fuck? Anyway, where was I? See, I just lost my whole train of thought that fast from a stupid text. I can't stand when people text me and throw me all off. God. What was I saying? I'm just so thrown off now. I was talking about how you all have been sending me these DMs talking about, can you have a permanent segment on your channel with Ty? Oh, we like the chemistry between you and Ty. Oh, y'all do so well together. Oh, we want more you and Ty, you and Ty, you and Ty. I'm just joking. Ty is my dog. Ty and I will get together. We'll talk about maybe that new segment I have that I'm doing called Run Your Mouth. Maybe that can be something that me and Ty do together. Hey, Blue Cartier. So maybe that's something me and Ty can do together. He has been on a couple Silly Saturdays, but I don't know if I want him to take over Silly Saturdays with me. But maybe to run your mouth. I don't know. But I saw, I've gotten several of those DMs. I love when y'all DM me. I welcome all of the DMs y'all send me. So don't think that I'm ignoring you. I do. I welcome. Sometimes I just read it and I may not necessarily send a reply, but I always read all of them. So I've been getting them on Twitter and on Instagram. And so me and Ty will talk about it. Ty's always free and available. I'm the one who usually has shit going on and shit to do. So I'll try to make sure that Ty and we'll try to give you more of me and Ty. I think what works well with me and Ty is he and I are friends off of YouTube and legitimate friends, and we talk all the time. So that's why we work so well together. That's why we can go in on each other and not be mad or just be cool because we're friends. So anyway, that is the thing with Ty. Now, I was looking at the internet this morning as I was doing my research for you all, trying to see, hey, what's out there? Hey, what's going on? And there's literally nothing. There's literally nothing of substance, nothing that makes me go, oh, I want to, because I don't want to talk about Keisha Kayor allowing Gucci Mane to shove his peen in her cooter and impregnate her. I don't want to talk about that. I don't care that she's pregnant. I really don't. I literally don't care that she's getting her womb plunged by Gucci Mane. I should say that I care, but my level of care is very small with regard to the fact that the ex-manager of or the current manager of R. Kelly saying that when they do the next Surviving R. Kelly screening, they're going to shoot it up. I should probably care. I should probably be on here doing a whole 5-minute rant all about how horrible, how deplorable it is that the manager of your boy, Robert Kelly, has stated when they do this upcoming screening of Surviving R. Kelly that she's going to shoot up the place. I should do a whole rant about that. Hey, Brianna. I should, shouldn't I? Hey, MVM, my love. Hey, Volvo. Child. Wait, Volvo, you said they're going to have another turtle. You know what? But I should really be over here screaming from the rafters how horrible that is. But my bucks are somewhere scattered out in the field somewhere, and I can't find them. Only because after Surviving R. Kelly #1 and then Surviving R. Kelly #2, we know who he is. He's already in jail. What else do y'all have to show us? I mean, let the justice system be what it is. Let the penal system do what it does. Not penis system, because we know R. Kelly's penal system has done enough across these yet to be United States of America. But the actual United States or state of Illinois penal system do what it does to R. Kelly. We got enough of his penals. God, Lord. Anyway, but I should really be screaming from the rafters about that, you know. And the thing about it is, it's a man who's done that. It's who's making these threats. But I should. That's something that came across my internet that I should probably be caring about. I don't. I'm sure if really B were doing this live, she would be talking about her favorite show in the world, The View, and the fact that Sarah Haynes is coming back to The View. I don't watch The View like that. I don't. Mm-mm. I didn't get that part of the gay genes that likes to watch shows like The Real, The View, and all its Sister Circle, and all of them little shows like that. I didn't get that part of the gay gene. You know, you get certain parts of the gay gene. Some parts I got, some parts I didn't get. I definitely got the one that is here for penis. I definitely got the part of the gay gene that wants dick, dick, and more dick, large ones shoved in my face all the time. I definitely got the promiscuous part of the gay gene because I can be a bit promiscuous, not a cheater, but I can be a bit promiscuous. But I didn't get that part that likes to watch daytime talk shows and that kind of foolishness. Didn't get that part. I also didn't get the part of the gay gene that says that I have to hate sports because I love sports. But we know that. But yeah, yeah. I probably should be going in on the fact that we're on story number 8,453,632 about the Kardashian skanks because apparently Khloe and Tristan are looking for a house together because they want to start their relationship afresh. I don't give a shit. I don't care about these people. The proliferation of that family is maddening to me. That everything about them invokes, loosening of bowels and, fecal matter being splattered all over the place. Okay? Everything about them, the entirety of that family. I hate Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn. I hate her. Her, I'm sorry. I hate the mom. What's the mom's name? Kris Jenner. I hate her. I hate Khloe. I hate what's the chick who's married to Kanye? Whatever. I hate all of them. All of them. Just all of them. I want them to be at some family function and they get a bad batch of food. And I don't want them to die, but I want all of them to get violent diarrhea and just be on the floor holding their stomachs and just have violent diarrhea. I don't want them to die because we're not here for killing people off, but I would like to see something horrible happen to them because they get on my nerves. So I'd like for them to all be at a family function and the chef or the person who's cooking for them make a bad batch of something and all of them are eating it, and 20 minutes after that, when they're all talking about all of the billions of dollars that they made and how they have tricked the American public into watching them and fooled the American public into thinking that there's something to look at, and tricked black men across the fruited plains to thinking that their cooch is made out of some mythical, flesh that allows them to have superpowers or something, while they're commiserating and thinking and, shooting the shit about all of that. They all ceremoniously bow over in pain and agony as they release their own bowels and have violent diarrhea. The violent type of diarrhea where you can't even make it to the bathroom and you have those stomach cramps and you are just heaved over like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. You start sweating profusely because it invokes sweat because you are earnestly using that much energy to involuntarily shove out all of this loose stool fecal matter. All of them simultaneously, all at the same time. Oh, I'd love to see that. That just went left. That really went left. I don't know why or how I got down that road, or what took me there, or how we got there, where violent diarrhea became a topic of discussion this morning. I have no idea. No, but the Kardashian skanks will do that for you. So I should probably care that Garcelle Beauvais is in the we do always go left, little baby. I don't know how we always end up going left. I should probably want to talk about the fact that Garcelle Beauvais is in the news. Something about body shaming. I never really saw it for Garcelle Beauvais. I never really cared for her at all. She's never been that girl. Like, people have always gone on and on and on about how she's so beautiful. I never really. She was never that pretty to me. I'm not saying she's not a pretty woman, but she's not my cup of tea in terms of, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Well, I guess no woman is my cup of tea because I don't like women. But if I were into women, she would not be one of them. That's just like people see it for the show, the Jamie Foxx show. I never liked that show. I thought it was a horrible show. I never liked the Jamie Foxx show. And a lot of my friends say the problem is me and not the show. But I never liked the Jamie Foxx show. And everybody else I know goes on and on and on and on and on about how great the Jamie Foxx show was. I never liked it. Never liked it. I saw nothing. And I will keep trying to give it a chance because friends of mine would keep saying, oh, it's so good. Oh, I like this. Never liked it. Never liked it. I don't really care for Jamie Foxx as an actor. I really don't. I think he's a better singer than he is an actor. But that's just me. That's just me. The problem is me. I realize that, and I understand that. I am the problem. The problem is me. It's not everybody else. Yeah, I'm the problem, and that's okay. And that's okay. I probably made this morning. Yeah, it's me, little baby. I know. There's the answer. The problem is me. I probably want to talk about the fact that Chrissy Teigen and John Legend are expecting their third child. Somewhere in a remote field where no one is, a field that's probably opportune for social distancing because it's just an open field where there's nobody yet, real nice and pristine and closed off from the rest of society. Somewhere on that open field, scattered amongst that field, is a bunch of fucks. Those fucks belong to me. I don't know where that field is, so clearly I don't know where my fucks are that I'm supposed to be giving because they're scattered and littered all over that open field. I'm just saying. You know, the Wayans brothers, little baby, I like the Wayans brothers. Their show, not so much. I didn't like the Wayans. I didn't like the show, the Wayans brothers. I like their movies more than I've liked it, more than I like the show. But people saw it for the show. I thought the Wayans brothers show, like the Jamie Foxx show, took a step back in terms of Black shows, the production of Black shows, the writing on Black shows, the storylines, especially Black sitcoms. Because the Wayans brothers show and the Jamie Foxx show, they came after a show like a Martin. And maybe that's not fair because Martin was set the bar so high. The show Martin is on the Mount Rushmore of Black comedy, Black sitcoms. It's on the Mount Rushmore. I'm sorry. It's one of the greatest Black shows. For me, it's probably on the Mount Rushmore of television shows Period. Martin was so great as a show, but I felt like the writing, the production value of the Wayans Brothers show and the Jamie Foxx show was so beneath. It was so UPN WB esque, meaning it was so low budget and so awful with the writing and even sometimes with the casting. And so I said it. I know. Yeah. I thought My Wife and Kids was a better show than both of those shows, and I ain't really care for that show, but it was way better than the Wayans brother and the Jamie Foxx show. That's a whole nother story. MB, and remember Jamie Foxx had his own show with Garcelle Beauvais and who else was in it? The guy who was on Martin, who was Martin's boss at first. I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name. He was on there as well. But yeah, Jamie Foxx had his own show, his own sitcom. People loved it. I hated it. Goodness, another one. But yeah, they having another baby child. Well, you know, they say the story goes that John Legend likes to have sex a lot. Like John Legend is, has a high libido. I can relate. I definitely can relate. I definitely can relate. This one telemarketer keeps calling me from the same area code, and every time I block one number, another number, they come up with a new number from that area code to try and get me to purchase whatever it is, and it's so disgusting. And so now anybody who has that area code, I might not ever answer their phone calls because I'm going to think it's the telemarketer. And things that we did not ask for, because they're always giving us things that we did not ask for. Apparently, Kenya Barris, who's the creator of Blackish, he's supposedly going to make a documentary about the life of Ben Crump. Right? Isn't that it? Yeah, Benjamin Crump, who's a lawyer. That you see, the black lawyer that you see all of the time in a lot of the high profile cases. I'm not a big fan of Ben Crump. I mean, I think it's laudable of the things that he does to try and help the community. But I also think that, if I had a situation, I don't know that I would call him because I'm trying to see when the last time he got a win. Like, he always takes on these high profile cases with black people, but I have yet to see him actually win a case. I'm just saying. Has anybody seen him win one of these big cases that he always is swooping in to be a part of? I'm just saying. I'm just calling. I mean, I'm not going to pick at the fact that he has a consistent record for losing and happens to also be a member of Omega Psi Phi, which is the wrong fraternity. I mean, I'm just saying. Just saying. Ben Crump is out of Florida. I do think I remember that case with the boot camp thing. He did win that. I think that was one. Yep. Now there's another Q that's a lawyer from the Jacksonville area, little baby. He went to school with me. Well, technically, his last year at Florida State was my first year at Florida State. It's the light skinned guy, lawyer in Jacksonville. Oh man, he was all over the Robert Champion situation, representing their family. Oh God, his name is gonna come to me. He's a Q. He went to Florida State with me. Oh man, what's this guy's name? Oh, little baby, if I call his name, you gonna know who I'm talking about. But he's another Q. Oh man, now I gotta look it up. Little baby, you're supposed to be helping me with this, little baby. man, it's God, what was this man's name? Chestnut. Wasn't it Chestnut? Uh, I think so. Wait, what is his name? I think that was wait. I think that was his name. I don't know, little baby. You should know because remember he's had like the billboards and stuff for his law firm all over Jacksonville. I know because I be in Jacksonville. Chestnut, it is the Chestnut Law Firm. I knew I was right. It's Chestnut. What was his first name? I can't think of his first name, but I know because his mama had the funeral home and stuff like that. His people had a little bit of change. I had a little bit of change, but anyway, according to the Googles, Lord, he has won over 200 cases. He might have won a whole lot of cases in VN, but none of the big ones. I'm not saying he might not be, successful, but whenever it comes to the big trials, he's always taking a good L. I'm just saying. My frat brother, may he rest in peace, Johnny Cochran, wins the big cases. Yes, Christopher Chestnut. Thank you, little baby. Real light skin and high yellow. Mm-hmm. Child. It baffled the mind that he had the audacity to represent Robert Champion's family, all about hazing and so forth, when he was getting hazed and hazing people at Florida State University. He was one of the reasons that the Q's was kicked off the yard when I got to Florida State. But I'm going to let that go. He is cute, though. I ain't going to lie. Chris Chestnut is cute. Now, I ain't going to lie. Ben Crump ain't cute at all. But Chris Chestnut, I'm just saying. MVN, I agree. I think Ben Crump should move to more toward what Al Sharpton does to bring, spotlight to these cases. I don't know if I want him representing me because I'm just saying. Miss Witt, you like them high yellow ones? Child. I was thinking about this morning. My taste in alcohol and my taste in men have swapped. When I was in college, I only drank dark liquor. Okay. I ain't drink no white liquor. I only drank dark liquor in college. And I liked my men's high yellow and light skin. So my liquor was dark, my men was light. As I've gotten older, that has completely changed. My liquor is light because I only drink white liquor mainly. And my men's I like dark. I'm just saying. See what y'all want. I know what I like. Child. I know what I like. Anyway. Hey, Nappy Child. Shondo, my love. Good to see you in here. Good to see you in here. Me and my best friend was talking about this yesterday. My choicing in men. And I don't like, you like them all white, dark, in betwixt. You know what, Des? You ain't wrong. But the one thing about me is I don't like dating other intellectuals like myself. I like my man to be nice and blue collar. I ain't saying you need to be an ain't shit ass man that ain't doing nothing. But I like blue collar men. Like, the old adage and cliche goes, you want men like your father. And I was raised by my grandmother and grandfather. I want a man like my grandfather. My grandfather was a cement block mason. He built houses and he did construction and stuff like that. Hey, Quintessential. Yeah, he has been disbarred. Yeah, that was a whole big thing. Yeah, I know all about that. But I like me a blue collar man. You know, somebody who's out there working hard with his hands, because he can work hard with his hands at work, and he can work hard with his hands in this good. Come home, see quintessential intellectual, because I've dated intellectuals, and what ends up happening is they want to have this competition all the time. They want to try to compete with me intellectually, and I just don't be on that kind of stuff with my mate, with the person that I'm with. I don't want this. Now, out in the public, or if I'm at an event, I'm here for it. I'm here to spar intellectually. I am here for it. But when I'm with my mate and it's me and them, I don't want that. And I've dated a few intellectuals, and they always, I'll say something, and then they'd be like, but da 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 da. And me, if I know, especially if I know I'm right, and I have the stuff to back up my rightness. There's a word. I'm not gonna back down. Then they don't feel the need to back down, and so then we have the. I don't want that. I don't. It's, and you know, Volvo, it's not that I don't want my man to have more on me, because a lot of the men that I've dated that have been like I said, more blue collar, they are more knowledgeable about stuff that I don't. They compliment me. I have this body of knowledge about these things over here that I know, and then they have a body of knowledge about these things over here that I don't know. And so I like them, because when we put it together, it just makes this whole, cohesive thing. Where I'm weak, he's strong. Where he's weak, I'm strong. And we can make that, work. But the intellectuals, well, we both over here in the same, no. Mm-mm. 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 Because I need to say, babe, going out there, go ahead and fix the car, babe. I ain't going out there, I already know. They need to look at me and say, all right, boo, did you get the budget together? You got everything together over there with the budget? You got the whole plan together? I got this, babe. You know what I'm saying? I love a man who's family oriented, whereas I am career oriented. That has always worked for me. Right. I'm with you, little baby. I need a man that I don't need no I'm enough nerd, intellectual, geek. I'm enough of all of that for all of us. I also, do you think I subscribe to your show? I have no idea why people subscribe to BFVN. I literally, even with my first YouTube channel, I have no idea why people watch my channel. I don't have any idea. That's a whole nother story. But like, I need to have a man also that's not gregarious. I don't want a loud man. I don't want a man who's the life of the party. I don't want a man who's always going to be talking. Everywhere he goes, he got to be the life. I don't want that. I am the life of the party. I am the one that does all the talking. I need you to just sit back, be cool, be quiet, and so forth. When we in public, you ain't gonna notice my man. Those are the kind of men I like, the ones you don't notice. All of the ones that's all loud and have, nope, not for me. Nope. I can't date myself. I know that I could not date myself. I could not date myself. At the felony ticket, child. I understand that, Nappy Child. I know, because you always here. When I stopped seeing you, I was like, where's Nappy Child? I knew you had to be doing something important, so I'm glad to see you back around, boo. We always here for you. I say that to anybody. Sometimes life happens and you have to go on and step back for a little while, but we'll be here for you when you get back, and we will welcome you back with open arms. So I'm glad to see Nappy Child. That's one of my good mods right there. When you got a good mod, you gotta appreciate them. Now, I'm not the life of the party, so I need some. Okay, but that term opposites attract does mean a lot. However, hey, BB Nice, I do know Capricorns are one of the few signs that are compatible with themselves as friends and as lovers. That is definitely true. Capricorns are compatible with their own sign as friends and as lovers. It's both. I dated someone for 3 years. I was born on January 1st. He was born on January 2nd. Mm-hmm. But yes, why do I think you subscribe to? I have no idea. MBN, are you going to tell me? I have no idea. I literally MBN have no idea why people ever subscribe to my channel. I don't know. I always, you know what? I've always wanted to know what was the first video or what was the video somebody saw or what did I say or do that made them go, "Ooh, I want to see more of that." Because I never the things that I think work on my channel. Y'all be like, "Child, I don't see it for that." When I think, okay, this is gonna be some shit, this is some garbage, y'all be like, "Oh, I like that." And I'm clearly clueless as to what works. It does not work. I have no idea. It is because you are that guy. I'm glad to be that guy. Well, thank you, MVN. We're dating in your head. Okay, we're gonna be dating. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, I remember that song Shy Guy. That was off of I think the first Bad Boys movie soundtrack. I just want somebody loving everybody. I need a shy guy, kind of guy who will only be mine. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Falling from. I remember that song. That was a good song back in the day. Mm-hmm. She doesn't want. Child. I'm like her. I need a quiet, shy guy. Child, the book of darkness, a damn book of darkness, a damn book of darkness. You say I say the shit you won't say, child. I say the shit people be thinking. You know, I'll be the one waiting at the door. Bitch, what you said? Bitch, what was said? Fuck. Anyway, so speaking of menses, y'all know I'm dating right now, and because me and the old bay, we broke up. I told y'all about that. We broke up. Not on bad terms. He still called me every day. He calls me every day. Yes, matter of fact, yesterday he called me and talked to me for a long time about how I missed a day. I didn't call him or text him in a whole 24 hours. And he cussed me out for a whole 2 hours about the fact that I didn't call him or text him in that whole. And I was really busy. It just slipped my mind. And I was like, you do realize that we're not together anymore? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You always gonna be mine. If we're in the same, me and my friends, we have a term, area code. That we have that term, area code. Sometimes we call it time zone. Sometimes we call it area code. Time zone and area code means that if that dude is in your same time zone or area code, y'all gonna get together and stuff is going down. If he's in your same area code or time zone, y'all gonna link up and something is gonna happen. I don't care who you with. I don't care who you not with. Child. You're probably right, Bobo. That is, and he didn't want to move with me, so. What I mean, but he's not like, and we're still very close. We still talk every day. But I was like, he was going in on me because I didn't text him or call him in 24, and he went. Oh, and I said, "You do realize that you're not my man no more? Like we're not together." Like we even talk about the guy who I'm currently dating. We even talk about him. And he loves to talk about the guy. And he loves to try and nitpick and say, oh, well, does he do this? And sometimes I just won't tell him stuff. And I'm like, that's not for you to know. You can't know everything about him. It's mine. person who I'm talking to, not you. Because he be trying to be all of my business. I told him one day we just not gonna be friends. He said, that ain't gonna happen. We're gonna always be friends and in each other life. I said, what if the person I'm dating don't want me to have this close of a relationship with my ex? They'll have to get over it. You won't be dating them. I was like, did this motherfucker just tell me who I'm gonna be? Child. The video that got me hooked was when you gathered another content creator on one of the Spiller Boys live. I won't say their name, but it was slightly inebriated. Oh, child. Echo, man, I remember that live when we were all up. Child. Wasn't that lovely love? Woo, child. Child. Alexa, play I Can't Let Go. Right. He can't let go, Miss Witt. He could not let go. So, yes. So there's several men in my life. You know, I've morphed into Issa. I have Social Distance Bae. Social Distance Bae is somebody who, when COVID first shook down, I just needed me some, and both of us had our COVID tests, and we decided, okay, if we're gonna bang and we're gonna social distance, we'll just have it, between just the two of us, solely between the two of us, so I could get my fix. The dick was big enough, he was sexy, the body was right, the chemistry was good, so I could just social distance with him. So that's Social Distance Bae. And Social Distance Bae found himself getting real attached to me more than he thought he would. And then Social Distance Bae said, I need to pull away because I'm finding myself falling for you, and I didn't want to be falling for anybody else. That he's still coming around, but I only social distance with him when I want to, not when he wants to. Anyway, but the dude I'm talking to, we call him Date Bae, because when we first went on a date, he admitted that he had never been on a date before in his life. He said, I always just met somebody somewhere, and then we just started talking on the phone, hung out at each other's house, and then we were dating. I was like, wow. See, I never dated before. So he's called Date Bae. There's another couple people, but they ain't got a chance. Those are the only two people that have a chance. Oh no, Teddy, you know damn well that man still love you if he willing to talk about the new child. Why you doing him like I ain't doing him like nothing? Listen, the Bae. Now I'm not going to admit he will always be the Bae. That y'all know when I mention the Bae, y'all know who I'm talking about. That's him. The Bae is, we broke up because of him, not me. And the Bae, when I was getting ready to move, one of the reasons that I moved was because of my new job. But I took a new job, but the Bae had been complaining to me over and over and over and over and over and over and over for about a year that he wanted to move, that he wanted to relocate. And when I remember telling him, I've been looking at jobs and people have been reaching out to me about, opportunities in different areas. And he was like, yeah, do it. I've been trying to move, relocate. And he started looking. So when I found one and the time came, it was like, what you gonna do? Oh, I don't know. And I was like, bruh, I'm not gonna stifle myself professionally because you're indecisive. And then when I did pull the trigger and move, and we still was together and we stayed together, and there was this whole transitional period, it the way my libido and sex drive works, it wasn't gonna happen, and he knew that, and so yeah, I don't know, I don't know, but anyway, but yeah, you see, child, what was I? Oh, so we was talking about men, yeah. I, I never know how we get down these roads, how we talk about certain things. I never know how we get here, but we always get here. But yeah, we talked about Martin being on the Mount Rushmore of television shows. Martin literally is. It literally is. Um, but anyway, but I'm glad those of you all who found me, however you found me, that you found me and you're here and we're here together. Um, but yeah, I don't know what y'all like on my channel. The stuff that I like, my favorite videos are videos that y'all be like, no. Videos that I hate, y'all be like, yes. Like, let me look at this. Let me look at my I'm gonna tell you right now. When I look at my videos in terms of the ones that I have, right? Hold on. And I'm gonna sort this by views, okay? That live I did after um after the gentleman's panel when Shamu the whale came on and I explained what happened and how that came to be with the gentleman's panel, and I gave the story. I didn't think that live was anything. I really wasn't trying to read nobody. I wasn't even dragging nobody. I was just telling the story of how we got to that point on that live when he came on and explaining what the role that I had in it. This shit blew up. I really did not expect. I expect sometime now, if I'm dragging somebody, I expect people to come and see that. But I wasn't dragging nobody in that video. I just wanted to put the real story out there. Clearly, that video, I don't know how or why people saw it for that video, but they did. When I did it was another video that I did that I was like, what the hell? All of my reviews, I have no rhyme or reason. I never know. I never know what y'all look for in a review. The reviews I like, y'all don't like. The reviews y'all like, I don't like. I don't know. For example, my David Makes Man, one of my highest viewed David Makes Man videos is, what is that? Episode 9. I thought that was one of the worst reviews I did. I hated the episode. Y'all love that shit. Y'all love that shit. I hated it. I hated it. Hated all of it. Boomerang. I personally don't care for my Boomerang reviews. The people love my Boomerang reviews. All I do in my Boomerang reviews is talk about Ari because that's my favorite character. But I don't like my Boomerang reviews. Y'all love them shits. I don't know why. I don't know how, but they do. Have and have nots. Listen, the have and have nots. I don't like reviewing the show. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. Whenever I don't like the review, y'all love the shit. Y'all love it. I really don't understand. Nope. There's no rhyme or reason for why y'all like some of the stuff that y'all like. Even this past season of Greenleaf, episode 5, I didn't like episode 5. That review I did for episode 5 was late, I remember. And I just put it out and I said, oh dear God, let me just put this review out because they waiting for episode 5. And I just like I like this, I just farted it out and put it out there. And people were like, yes, I like this review. I don't like that shit. Hey, Really B. Hey, my love. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain you people. I cannot explain you people. I cannot explain you people. Anyway, but yeah, I've stopped trying to understand how to make you all happy. I just do what I do, and we're just here. Really be Abby, did y'all ever find this video where the guy for said in, because I don't know. I know it's not on his Instagram because I went to his Instagram and I didn't see it. So I don't know where or when he said something about us, whose live it was on or whatnot. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if I want to necessarily drag somebody and maybe it didn't actually happen. You know, if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one to hear it, did it actually happen? Do we actually care? Well, I looked on his. I don't follow him, but I did find his IG. I didn't see anything on his IG. Like I didn't see an IG story on his IG page. I didn't see anything. The African American, the African family where one of the sisters was missing. Oh, you talk about Blood and Water. Blood and Water is a show that I brought to the Justice League. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I brought Blood and Water to the Justice League. I brought Camp Getaway to the Justice League as well. Like when I find shows, I do try to bring them to my fellow reviewers and tell them, hey, I saw this show. Maybe we should review it, and that might do well, you know. So yeah, but Blood and Water was really good for me and the other members of the Justice League who review it. Hell, the Cat's Meow had one of his reviews got over 100,000 views on one of his videos. So yeah, that was a good show for us, Blood and Water. So I'm looking for another show that I might, unsheath for you all. Don't look for me to review that movie that Jamie Foxx has on Netflix. Do not look for me to review that. We have I probably will be reviewing the show with Journey Smollett that's supposed to debut tomorrow. I forgot the name of it. Lovecraft Country, something like that. I think I'm going to review that. I will be reviewing Power Book 2. I'm going to see what else I'm going to review. I noticed the trend. I see the trend you all try to do for me. Y'all love to make me review stuff that y'all know I'm going to walk out on just to see me walk out on some of these shows. I know you do. I just know it. Because some of y'all will recommend stuff to me and I'll be like, really? You know I'm not going to like this. And I think y'all do it just to see me get up and walk the hell away. I don't know if it was an interview or live either. I don't know if it was an interview or live either. I'm really be so I don't know. I tried to watch Jamie Foxx movie last night. I stopped going the way through trash. Like I don't care for Jamie Foxx as an actor. I don't think he's a good actor to me. Like, yeah. Mm. It was just a troll that came into live saying that about Four Loco. Oh, not Four Loco. Who is your favorite music artist of all time? My favorite music of all time? How many? You got to give me a number, Miss Wit. Um, um, Mariah Carey is in my top of all time. Like anybody who knows me knows I am a Mariah Carey stan. I am a lamb through and through from the first note I heard of that woman to now. I'm a huge Luciano Pavarotti fan. Luciano Pavarotti has one of the greatest voices to ever be uttered by a human ear. There's a lot of tenors who have sang, and some of great tenors. Nobody had his caliber or voice. Nobody could send chills down your spine like a Luciano Pavarotti. So those two definitely are in my top singers or music artists. You said music artists of all time. A Tribe Called Quest is one of the greatest iterations of rap that I know. I love everything. I love the voice of Fife because Fife always just had the voice. I love I love what Q does in terms of his mixing. Nobody can mix and splice different genres of music together to make this epic sound or epic beat or epic, just experience like Q, which is why everybody who's anybody in rap wants to go to his lab and have him work with them. Even Muhammad and what he would do, and he would take what Q would produce and then take it to another level. So I'm a huge Tribe Called Quest fan. That's three right there. I gotta come up with two more, huh? Um, oh God, you are really not helping me out because just five. That means I only got two more, and I gotta. Oh God, that's so difficult. Oh man. Oh, that's hard. That's so hard because I have names in my head, but once you limit me to only two more, that means that so many people are going to be left out. I could be leaving out whole genres of music. Um, God. Um, 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 I don't. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So, Rakim is the greatest rapper to ever live. Definitely the greatest rapper to ever live. I've already told y'all. But when I'm saying greatest, she said greatest music artist of all time. I wanna to me, I put a Tribe Called Quest in terms of just artists, period, not just rappers, but artists, period, above Rakim because all of the different pieces together and what they do. Hey, Lady T. Okay, so I can do this. I'm going to say for number four, I have to put Whitney because If you want to know what a female voice should sound like, listen to mid 80s to mid to late 80s Whitney Houston's voice. And that is something that descendant from heaven above. Um yeah. Yeah, Whitney is, in terms of just the voice itself, and I say that because the gospel, R&B, anything like that, that's the voice. Now I love Mariah. Mariah has a voice too. And Mariah, the thing that I love about Mariah is Mariah can do things with her voice that no, and I'm not just talking about her whistle register. I'm talking about just simply some of the runs and some of the bends and some of the things that Mariah does, and her writing along with that, and that mesh together, and her ad libs and things like, when Mariah gets focused on the song, that whole second half of the song is going to take you higher. But Whitney, from the very first time I heard her, and I remember being a little boy and hearing it on the radio, the first song I heard of Whitney Houston was How Will I Know? And from the first three notes, there's a boy, I was like, what is that? And I've heard so many people try to do that song. I remember they did a Whitney Houston tribute after she died, and they had the great Lettucey. And y'all know Lettucey sings down. There's very few people that is in the same pantheon as Lettucey in terms of vocal ability. But even Lettucey, when she sang How Will I Know, her singing those first three notes was great, phenomenal. It still didn't have the same Whitney Houston when I first heard her. Yeah, I would have to say, so that's number 4. Number 5 for me is, and y'all gonna say, really, that person? But I'm gonna say this person. Number 5 for me, because of what they do for me when I hear that. I'm not saying that they're the greatest singer, but as an artist, music is a feel. And when I hear CeCe Winans, when I hear her sing, she can sit there and sing one thing for me, and I'm already in my feelings. I'm ready. I'm like, take me now, Lord. Take me now, Lord. I'm ready. And certain in gospel, certain artists touch your spirit different from other artists. Like some people feel the same way about Tamela Mann. Some people feel the same way about Yolanda. And so I think sometimes it's a personal thing. What may work for you in terms of your spirit, man, and your anointing and all of that may not work for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And so even going back in the day when she was with BB and stuff like that, it's always been CeCe for me. Always. Oh my God. She could sing the anything. She could say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I'd be like, oh, take me now, Lord. I'm ready, God. Prostrate on the floor, snot bubbles. I'm just saying, it's just something for me. She just connects with my spirit. And for me, music is about a feel, and she just connects with my spirit. Like when she sings, my spirit just, something about my spirit, man. Like if you ever wanted to know what anointing felt like to me, whenever I hear her sing, I automatically, yep, there's God. Yep, that's what God feels like. It's her for me. Yeah, but all of those people, those 5 groups, when I hear them, I have to stop. I can't hear them. And listen, when I went to Vegas, every time I've gone to Vegas, I go to the fountain at the Bellagio and wait for them to play Rodine al Nido by Luciano Pavarotti and see the water show with it. I have to. I could not go to Vegas and not see the water show at the fountains without here. And they do have like a playlist or whatever. I will ask them when are they playing the Pavarotti because I cannot leave Vegas without hearing it. I literally one time waited for like an hour and a half. My friends left me. I said, nope, I'll be right here. Well, we'll be over here. Okay, I'll be here waiting. That's how much of a stan I am for Pavarotti. I saw him live in concert 3 times. Um, Twice with the three tenors, once by himself. And each time was great. Yeah. Mariah Carey. There are some songs like underneath my favorite song of all time. It's easy. The greatest song of all, my favorite song. You want to know L 3027's favorite song? Underneath the Stars by Mariah Carey on the Daydream album, track number 2. Underneath the Stars. That is my favorite song. I love that song. And it's such a unassuming song. Mariah Carey ain't doing all of these, bends and whistle registers. It's just real chill. But the words touch me. They reach out. A Tribe Called Quest. I loved rap music at that point, but A Tribe Called Quest just changed so much for me. Oh my God, A Tribe Called Quest. The things that A Tribe Called Quest. So many songs. They have now. They truly. That's old school rap where it's layered with lyrics. The lyrics are layered. They go deep, 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 deep. I don't even have to talk about the voice of Whitney. I don't even have to talk about Whitney. Whitney is the voice. Listen, if you go search hard enough, go find um those old videos of Whitney singing gospel in church, videos of Whitney when she had already had her career started in the 80s and she would go to different churches and sing gospel. There's some rare footage videos you can find from the 80s of Whitney singing. Listen, listen. Let me help you understand something. I love Crybaby with her and Snoop. I also love Breakdown is in my top 5 Mariah Carey songs. Breakdown with her and Bone Thugs and Harmony. Listen, if you're a Mariah Carey fan, you cannot not like Breakdown with her and Bone Thugs and Harmony. Listen, let me help you understand something. Y'all don't understand. Y'all do not understand. Y'all do not understand. Yeah, Breakdown is Breakdown. Listen, uh, you know, you know, Andrea Bocelli is great for me. One of the greatest songs that I've heard is that duet with him and Celine Dion when they did the prayer. See, Donnie McClurkin and Yolanda Adams did the prayer. It was all right, but it was a bit too much at times. But the one with Andrea Bocelli and Celine, where they were going in between Latin and English, oh, still gives me chills. Oh, I get weak. If you ain't never heard Andrea Bocelli and Celine Dion sing the prayer, you need to go look at it after this live, of course. Mama Six says she not staying up late with the boys no more. Um Said his favorite of all the songs he's produced. Breakdown is such a great song. Breakdown. Oh my God. Such a great song. Such a great song. Listen, let me tell you when thinking about CC, there's a if you go back to, I think it was the 1996 or 97 Grammys. I think it was the 96 Grammys when they had this gospel tribute at the Grammys. And it had CeCe Winans by herself. Then it had Whitney and CeCe singing Count on Me. And then it had Shirley Caesar singing Heaven. I'm going there. But CeCe started it off. And she had Love Fellowship Crusade Choir of Hezekiah Walker backing her up. She sang I Surrender All. And we've all heard I Surrender All a million times. But let me help you understand something. To this day, I have the recording of it. Every time I hear, and it's only like a good 2-minute snippet of her singing. She doesn't do the full song that was on her album. Because it was 3 people singing, so she couldn't do the full thing. But it was about a good 2 minutes. Let me help you understand something. Every time I hear her sing that I Surrender All, uncontrollably, I start weeping. Like, it touches me every single time. Every single time. She's saying that, and I remember what she had on. She had on the black. She had the little French roll. You know, the girls was doing French rolls back then. Baby, she takes me out every time. She takes me out every time I hear her sing that live version. Because that live version was much better than the album version. That live version, she takes me out every time. Live at the Grammys. She sang I Surrender All. When she do the modulation, Raphael Saadiq is in my top, I would say probably, he's in my top 10. He might crack the top 5 writers of all time. Raphael Saadiq is there for me. He's definitely in my top 10 writers. And Raphael Saadiq has an awesome voice as well. See, Mama 6, you shouldn't have went and cleaned that kitchen. You should have saved it. I love my favorite song by Raphael Saadiq is Ask of You from the Higher Learning soundtrack. Listen, Ask of You. Oh my God. Ask of You by Raphael Saadiq from the Higher Learning soundtrack. Y'all know Raphael Saadiq is the one who does the music for Insecure. He's musical director for Insecure. Raphael Saadiq has such a great ear. Such a great ear. Yeah, Ask of You. You got to be able to sometimes pull out the old ones. That Instant Vintage was a good. Raphael Saadiq is so underrated as a writer, as an artist. So underrated. But yeah. But that's probably my top 5 musical artists. Now, if you ask me on another day, it might change a little bit. You know, it might change. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Because there are some people who I've left off the list that I feel like it's sacrilege that I left off the list. Like, people talk about the greatness of Prince, and Prince was good. Prince was great. But arguably, one of the greatest, if not the greatest influence in music from a Black man is probably Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder. How does he not make this list? I don't know. But then I got to think about who I'm going to push off the list to put Stevie Wonder on the list. Like, I'm not making a list. There's no H in his last name. And whose last name? Oh, you talk about Raphael. I know it's Saadiq. I always say Saadiq. I always do that. Just let me do that, okay? I know what I'm doing. You're right. Lady T, because there's an old Bible verse that say gift and callings come without repentance. Gifts and callings come without repentance. Meaning, no matter how horrible the person is, they still have a gift and talent. You can say what you want to say. R. Kelly is an amazing writer. As a singer, he's okay. He's a decent singer. He can sing. I'm not going to deny he can sing. But a writer and producer, R. Kelly is phenomenal. Phenomenal. You're not going to deny him. Child, Honey Love. Child, when he said, now you love like a lollipop. You're so sweet, babe. And your body's like a lemon drop. Sure tastes good to me. Oh, that was my jam, Honey Love. Child, that was my jam. Hey, Belize, my love. We've missed you, Belize. Belize, are you back in the States? Because I didn't know if you had went to back over to Belize or not. But I'm glad to see you up in here, Belize. We have been missing you. Child. Child, that Honey Love used to go or remember, you're the only one I wanna slow dance with. Ooh, slow dance. I remember being in middle school and we had the middle school dances. That was when I was still with the chicks. And I had this girlfriend, her name was Jamila. And me and Jamila was going together at the time. Baby, they play R. Kelly slow dance. Baby, when I tell you the things we were, and I remember Miss Barrier, who I couldn't stand Miss Barrier. Miss Barrier came over there and said, y'all are too close. Y'all need to get up off each other. Y'all might as well be having sex on in here. And baby, we was getting down to slow dance, honey. I was in Canada for my anniversary and birthday. Oh, okay. Well, happy belated birthday, Belize. I hope you had a phenomenal time up in Canada. At least you ain't had to worry about getting coronavirus from them because they seem to have a handle on COVID-19. Not like us back here in the States, dear God. But I hope you and your husband had a phenomenal anniversary. And I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Child. We was going together, child. We was going together. And Jamila and us now, I'm not gonna say we friends, but we definitely keep in contact. We follow each other on social media and stuff like that. And she'd be like, remember we was together? She was like, you still cute sometimes when I look at you. And I'd be like, if I was in the chicks, I would be like, you still real cute too. Because she still looks really good. She probably looks better now than she did back then. Child, you say middle school relationships hit different, child. You know how they be like, child, that's puppy love. It might be puppy love, but it's still love to the puppy. Okay. Okay, hey, Mr. DJ. Ow! Why don't you slow this party down? Slow it down. Thank you so much, Belize, for your super chat. Here's your virtual blowjob. There's your virtual blowjob. Thank you so much, my love. Shondo to you. Can I get some shondos in the chat for Belize? And for Belize and her anniversary as well as her belated birthday. Definitely we want some shondas in the chat for her and her anniversary and her birthday because we love Belize. We love, love, love. You know, Belize, ain't no corners over here because this is the corner. So you know you is welcome to be free as a bird over here. But yeah, don't get me started on that slow jab. Oh, child. When he was over there with public announcement, R. Kelly and public announcement, child. Yeah. Yeah. Child. Oof. Oh, nappy child. Ooh. That is, ooh. Nappy child. Now you're going to make me go listen to that. Child, nappy child. Ooh, that's that cut right there, nappy child. Ooh, child. Hey, Yana. But Shondo to you, Yana. But yeah, y'all don't get me started on music. Y'all know the musician in me loves to talk about music. Oh, well, let me hurry up and get off because Ebby getting ready to go live in 30 minutes. Oh, let me make sure I get off so I can let Ebby be free to do her live. Um, but yes, y'all, those are some of my, since you asked, who was that asked me that Miss Wit about? Yeah, all of those people, all five of those people just take me higher. They take me higher. Take me higher, Lord. I left so many people off, so many great people. I left Lufa off, and I love Lufa. Lufa? Girl. I left Maxwell off. I live for Maxwell. Live for Maxwell. I left Chrisette Michelle off, and y'all know I stand for Chrisette Michelle. Oh, I love so many people. I left the great Miss Patty. Oh, I love me some Patty. Oh, chat. I left Michael off. I left Janet off. And y'all can talk about how horrible of a singer Janet is, but as a musical artist, when you talk about who's the best singer, we said musical artist. There are so many Janet songs that represent the story of my life. Like, you could literally tell the story of my life using all Janet Jackson songs. All Janet. Y'all can call her a whisperer, horrible singer. Y'all can call her whatever y'all want. But you can tell the story of my life using all Janet Jackson song. Using all Janet Jackson music. I'm just telling you. Like, I cannot not. There are Janet Jackson albums that I can't do without. That I cannot do without. Like, oh my God. Listen. Listen. I remember being a little boy, and it was something about the song "Come Back to Me." I'm begging you, please, come back to me. Oh, that was my bump. I want you to come back to me. Child, that song, child. It's so many artists that have helped me make it through. Tevin Campbell, in my formative years, middle school, high school, Tevin Campbell. Listen, Tevin Campbell used to take me there. I loved me some Tevin Campbell. Oh, one of my bumps was round and round. Ooh, ooh, we go round and round and round. Oh, Tevin Campbell. Uh, Tevin. Oh, so many cuts from all of those Tevin Campbell albums. Oh, oh God. I still think one of my favorite Tevin Campbell songs still might be the first song, Tomorrow. I know tomorrow will bring better you, a better me. Still one of my favorite Tevin Campbell songs. You can't have that um, Black Men United song with all those black men, you will know without Tevin Campbell on there. Just saying. Oh my God. Oh, Listen, Tevin Campbell's Break It Down. I don't want nobody else to hear this song. If you ain't never had sex to that song, you have not had sex. If you have not had sex with Tevin Campbell's Break It Down playing in the background, you have not had sex yet. Come on now. Break it down. I don't want nobody else to hear this song. This love is a private affair. Child. Child. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Child. Patty Duke, I'm sorry. That Tevin Campbell right there, that song right there by Tevin Campbell, that is you. That ain't no, that's not even one of those, oh, I'm just having a quick fuck. This is just a booty call. No, that is a you and your boyfriend or girlfriend, your wife, your husband. When you put that Tevin Campbell on right there, baby, 9 months later, trying to tell you what I know. 9 months later. Bobby Brown probably could out sing Keith Sweat, but he can't out sing Tevin Campbell. Absolutely not. He could probably out sing Keith Sweat, but not Tevin Campbell. He can. Bobby Brown can probably out sing Keith Sweat. I'll give him Keith Sweat. I'm not gonna give you Tevin Campbell. By no stretch of the imagination. No days of the week. By no stretch of the imagination. Listen, Nappy Child, that was Tevin Campbell's best album. The album with Can We Talk and Always in My Heart and I'm Ready. That album right there, that was his second album, I think. I think that was his second. It wasn't the first album. That was his second album, I believe. And I think Break It Down was on the album. Was it Break It Down? Shh. Break It Down. That's the album. But I know Always in My Heart was on the album. I'm Ready was on the album. Can We Talk was on that album right there. Because Always in My Heart was my jam. Where do they get telling you that I am not the least bit into you? Just tell me how the hell they can tell me they know in my heart. Ooh, child. Child. The old folks home listening to the new Ralph and Johnny Gill song. Wait, Johnny Gill and Ralph Tresvant got a new song? I ain't know that. I ain't even know that. I did not know that. I can't wait for your book to come. Wait. Oh, Miss Witt's book. I thought you were talking about my book. Listen. I think because I'm Ready. Wasn't I'm Ready when he was in the snow with the girl and they was throwing like snowballs at each other and stuff? Child. Oh, child. I was a Tevin Campbell stan, honey. Oh, when I think back, Tevin Campbell was an attractive young man. Oh, he was so fine back then, child. He's not bad on the eyes even right now to this day. Oh, child. I didn't know that. I gotta go listen to it. What's the title of the song? I gotta go listen to that. So I was not aware of the new song with Ralph Tresvant and I like Gerald Levert. I still think Eddie Levert is the GOAT for me. I love Eddie Levert. Eddie Levert is still in the Levert family. I love Gerald. God bless the dead, but Eddie, the OJs, I love the OJs. Love the OJs. Love the OJs. That perfect. Oh, that's the name of it. Perfect. I'm gonna have to go look at it. Those versus battles showed us who gonna get paid when some artists die. Oh, because they ain't right. No, oh, pop, 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 pop goes my mind. I remember that song. Ooh, child. The song is called All Mine. Okay. I gotta go listen to it. Child, one of my favorite OJ song is Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. Ooh. Mm. Ooh, girl. Ooh. Eddie say that song, honey. Child. Eddie say that song. Your body's here with me, but your body's on the other side of town, baby. Ooh, that was that cut back in the day, had it. That goes back at it. You gotta listen. You gotta be of a certain age to know about your body sit with me, had it. You know, Eddie Levert used to be singing down at it. Say what y'all want, honey. Eddie Levert be singing. Sing. Yeah, shout out. Your body's here with me. Child, we telling our age. I ain't gonna say that necessarily because I know some young people who are young, but they were raised right, and their parents raised them around good quality music. And I think that's the story. The story of Black culture is parents have always made sure that, well, when we were growing up, your parents made sure that you were in engrossed in the culture. They made sure you listened on a Saturday to good Black music, on a Sunday to good gospel music. Like on Saturday, you was gonna hear all the secular music. You was going your people was gonna pull out them old vinyls. They was gonna even take you back in the day to like the Billie Holidays and the Sarah Vaughns and all of those, types of music and stuff like that. They was gonna bring you all the way to the day. They was gonna play some good music for you, okay? Sunday, baby, they was gonna send you on the glory with some good gospel. Because that's the full scope of our music and our culture. They was gonna play everything. Nowadays, some of these parents nowadays, their kids don't know good music. I blame the parents. I blame the parents. Anyway, we about to get off in a little bit because I don't want to go too long because I know Ebby is. I think she's going live at like maybe like 12:30. And I want to make sure I give her space to do that. We've been on for an hour and 43 minutes, so we have had a great time. It's always the lives where I have nothing to talk about, where we end up having such a good time with each other. Such a good time. Child. Just saying. Mom of six, I listen, and my granddaddy loved him. Nancy Wilson. My grandma used to get jealous because I think she felt like, child, she used to really be in love with her child. He always talk about Nancy. My granddaddy loved listening to him some Nancy Wilson. My grandma loved listening to Ella Fitzgerald. My grandma was a Ella Fitzgerald fan I remember when Ella Fitzgerald died, and my grandma was like, she wasn't crying, but she was in like that whole day, she was just sad. I was like, Grandma, what's wrong? She said, Baby Ella done died. My grandma loved her some Ella Fitzgerald, man. She loved her some Ella. Oh, you was watching my Wire review? Oh man. I love this season of The Wire. I'm not saying it's my favorite season, but I love even going back and watching it now. I love the chess moves that were being made this season. I think D made a pivotal misstep this episode 4 when he told Avon, I don't need your help no more. Nah, don't worry about it. I got this. I do it on my own. I'm fine. Don't help me no more. And Avon did what? Said, okay, well, I tried. That was stupid. Yeah, that's what I had. Lady Saw? Wait, what? What did I miss? I must have missed that. But anyway, yes. Can I get some shondos in the chat as we get ready to depart? I'm gonna get more consistent. Me, myself, Abby, and we're gonna get better with the wires. So I'm back on the in the saddle. You know, I don't put 2 episodes out. I put my 3 and my 4 out. I'm gonna try to get 5 out. I'll talk with the girls and see when they want to get it out. I'd love to get it out maybe Monday or Tuesday. But we're gonna get more consistent with that, making sure we keep up. Let me get myself together so I can get on this good camera. All right, go get yourself together, Mama 6. But y'all make sure as we're departing, y'all go and follow all of the people who you know you need to follow. Follow all of the people, do all of the things. I don't have the mental capacity to do like my good big sis Abby and name all of the people because then I'm gonna end up forgetting somebody. All right, Nappy Child, you have a great day, my love. But y'all know who to follow. Y'all know, follow the people, do the things, support, please, please, please. Oh, what is that? Oh. Anyway. Yes, y'all, it's been real. We've had a great silly Saturday, like always. I got reviews coming out. Got some members only stuff that's coming. Stay tuned. To all of my members, we got some members only stuff that's coming. So, and also me and Ty, we talked about this on one of the Run Your Mouth. So we did. Me and Ty, we are planning. Follow everybody that has strong limbs, you know. We are planning to do the Zoom party with you guys, and we're trying to plan that out, see what day is going to be best for that. But we want, when we do the Zoom party, we'd like for everybody to be on the screen so we could look at each other and say, hey girl, hey boy, hey, and stuff like that. So that's all I got. Until next time. I didn't even put a Shondo in my own chat on the way out. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so disrespectful. Shondo to y'all on my way out. I love y'all. Love on y'all. Thank y'all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for all of the super chats that I got today. It is much appreciated. Much appreciated. I love y'all for that. I love y'all for just inspiring me, letting me be great, and allowing me to be great through y'all. I never want y'all to feel like I'm unappreciative for everything that you do, the fact that you even watch. So thank y'all. Thank you. And I will catch y'all next time. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.